Hey guys, this is another mini lesson on the standard algorithm. My last video talked about 2.6 where we learned a basic 2-digit number times a single-digit number. This is actually unit or lesson 2.7, so I'm going to put that over here and circle it for us just so we have that. In 2.7, we get to see 2-digit numbers times 2-digit numbers. And there's some things that you have to remember here. It is the same process as a 2-digit number times a single-digit number, but there's some things you got to keep in mind. So let's look at those. So let's take 25 times 22. Okay, make sure my digits are lined up in place value. So I've got my ones over my ones, my tens over my tens. Now I'm going to multiply these numbers. Okay, so I'm going to start again on that right side, that ones place. 2 times 5, that gives me 10. So I have to write the 0 and carry the 1. Remember that one gets added. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Alright, so I'm done with that number. But I haven't multiplied my other two. So I'm done with this one, so I'm just going to mark it out. Now move on to the tens place, but because I'm in the tens place, I have to put a placeholder. So I'm going to put that placeholder right there. And that just shows me that, okay, I'm done with the ones place, nothing else is going in the ones place. But it still accounts because really this 2 actually represents 20. So that's why we have to put that placeholder there. So now I can go ahead and multiply. 2 times 5 gives me 10. Add my 1 again. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And then what you do now, I'm done multiplying. If you want to mark through that one, you are welcome to. But I'm done multiplying, so now I have to add my products. So 0 plus 0, 5 plus 0, and 5 plus nothing. So my final answer for this problem is 550. Let's try another one, 2-digit times 2-digit. Alright, so let's do 42 times 18. So again, we're going to start on that right side, multiplying in our ones place. 8 times 2 is 16. Put my 6 down, carry my 1. Remember that's a plus 1. 8 times 4 is 32. Plus 1 is 33. I don't have any more multiplying, so I can go ahead and write the whole number there. Okay, I'm done with that side. I'm going to mark through it, but now I'm in my tens place, so don't forget, gotta put that placeholder there. I'm in my tens place now. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 4 is 4. Don't let that little one confuse you at the top. Remember that was from our previous multiplication. You might need to erase if you are finding that you have issues remembering that. Okay, so remember each time you move a place value, you start a new line of addition. So I'm going to add here 6 and 5 and 7. So my final answer is 756. Check me with a calculator if you like, but I'm pretty sure it's right. The standard algorithm works like this for any numbers with any digits, which is really nice. So let's look at a harder problem. Let's look at 376,124 times 141. Whew. Big numbers. This problem's gonna take us a little longer to do. That's okay though, because we can do it because we know the standard algorithm. So let's start on that right side again. 1 times 4 gives me 4. 1 times 2. Remember, this is our identity property of multiplication. So all I'm doing is going through and multiplying that 1 times everything in that first row from right to left. And writing it down in that place value. Awesome. I'm done with my 1. Super simple. I'm going to mark through that and move on to my tens place. Because I'm in my tens place, I got to add my placeholder. Now I'm going to do my 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry my 1. Make sure that's a plus. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Nothing to carry. 4 times 1 is 4. Keeping my numbers lined up. 4 times 6 is 24. Put my 4 down, carry my 2. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 2 is 30. So carry my 3. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 3 is 15. Whew, that was a big one. Am I done yet? Nope, not this time. Because I have 3 digits in that second number, I need 3 lines of addition here below my problem. Remember, each place value gets a line in the addition problem, so I'm using the colors to show you that. So let's do purple now. Okay, so cross out your 4 there. I'm done with that one. Move on to our next place value, back to a 1, but I'm in the hundreds place now, so I actually need 2 zeros because I'm in the hundreds place. So I'm going to multiply again, 1 times 4, keeping my numbers lined up. This is, as your problems get longer, the hardest part is probably just going to be keeping your numbers lined up. So you need to make sure you're organizing your math. 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times 3 is 3. Now I'm finally at the bottom, and I can add my products here. So 4, 8, 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 4 is 14, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 1 is 13, 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10, 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 7 is 13, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And you can go in and put in those commas every 3 numbers if you like to. So we got 53,033,484. Again, you'll see that this problem took a lot longer to get that final answer, but that's because we had more digits to work with. So as long as you're remembering your placeholders and keeping your numbers lined up, you should have no issues multiplying.